Welcome back to the channel, and I'm here today with a different kind of test, a microphone test. So let me start off by saying this. I am not an audio engineer. I have home recorded 4 albums, an EP, and various singles, but I still do not by any means consider myself an expert, and this is also not a review necessarily of these microphones. I just wanted to make a real-world video about the differences in a scientific manner between a dynamic microphone like the tried and true Shure SM57 and a small capsule condenser microphone like this brand new to me Golden Age Project FC4, which is a cheaper version of a very well-known Shure microphone essentially. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play several sound samples going back and forth between each microphone. You're going to know which microphone it is. This is not a blind test. I will be using this guitar, a Taylor American Dream 22E. I will be pointing the microphone for one set of the samples, and again, you will always know which, towards the very back of the body of the guitar, and I will be pointing it at the 14th fret, about 8 to 10 inches away, for the other set of sound samples. So essentially, like the Produce Like a Pro channel talks about this, for a lot of things, the Shure SM57 is all that you will need. It's about $100, lasts forever, can use it for almost anything. Like I've seen many say, if you need to drive some nails with it on stage during a gig, you can. It's so robust. Don't actually do that, but that's just to show how robust it is. The FC4 was about $90 to $100, depending on where you get it from. Again, a small capsule condenser mic. This is supposed to pick up small details better of, say, finger picking. And my next project I have planned is going to be a lot more acoustic based. So while I have recorded acoustic guitars in the past pretty well with an SM57, I wanted to utilize one of these next time. And I'll probably actually utilize a dual mic setup with them both, but that's not the purpose of today's test. Really, this is just to see if you were getting into home recording like I am, the differences between a dynamic mic and a small capsule condenser, and whether you might want both for different applications. So again, I am not an audio engineer. I'm not even saying those are, though generally this area is where most people point the mic if you're just using one. I'm not trying to get optimal sound. I need to start making this a little more clear in my electric guitar videos when it comes to EQ and things like that, and I think it applies to mic placement here. I try to make this as scientific as possible. So I am not necessarily even trying to make the guitar sound the absolute best it can in each setting. I am trying to come up with a test that is easily repeatable, where the one variable in this case is the microphone. Whereas in the guitar videos, a lot of times the variable is the pickup. So I'm not trying to make this sound the absolute best with each microphone as I can. In fact, I've already recorded the sound samples that I'm going to be using. I wanted to make it as consistent as possible, so what you were hearing is the microphone difference and not a difference in placement because I've moved it up or down a few inches. So, and I can already say this since I've already done it, I recorded these all at exactly the same time. I did not even stand up from where I was sitting. I just switched out the microphones and then moved the mic stand. So I try to make it as consistent as possible. So please take a listen and see how they sound. And we are back. I hope that was helpful. Obviously, you can draw your own conclusions. You heard it for yourself. I really like them both, honestly, and I can see applications for both. I'm not sure that for a lot of things, just strumming big chords in a full band type arrangement, that I don't actually prefer the Shure. I do think there's some things that the condenser mic does better. I do think it does pick up the delicate intricacies of finger picking a little bit better, though I don't claim to be a great finger picker. Uh, I think it's worth having both of them, but again, you can judge for yourself which one you like the best. And I hope this was helpful because, again, uh, as I like to do in a lot of my videos, you can see this is not a recording studio. I make these recordings at home. I try to put up some makeshift sound insulation, usually guitar boxes, but this is not anything that you could not set up in 10 minutes in your own home with these microphones and a mic stand. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe. And if you would like more information on recording, microphones, things of that nature, do check out the Produce Like a Pro channel. I've learned so much from them. And Warren knows infinitely more about these things than me. So if you want to learn from a real pro in a studio after seeing a real world example here at home, please check out his channel. So until next time, keep on rocking.